Got to get to some breaking news now in from our Pentagon team because the military is apparently monitoring an unidentified balloon flying over the USA out west, according to 2 U.S. officials and a defense official. We're learning tonight that NORAD has sent up an aircraft to check it out after this balloon was seen over Utah today. They say it doesn't appear to be a national security threat, but I want to bring in Courtney Cuby, who is joining us now. So, Court, whenever anybody thinks of a balloon flying over the U.S., people think of that China balloon that you so notably reported on last year. What do we know? What do we not know?
Yeah, and Hallie, this is almost exactly a year after that China balloon flew over the United States. It was late January, early February when that one happened. Now, this seems to be a pretty different situation than that one last year.
And let me be clear. That's what we're showing here, right? This is not.
Yes.
I want to just be clear with our viewers. This is not the balloon. This is not the Today balloon.
Yeah, and if you look at the balloon that we were just showing there, though, again, that was the China spy balloon that we've reported on extensively over the course of the last year. What we're learning about the one today is, frankly, it's an unidentified balloon. The U.S. officials do not know who it belongs to or its point of origin. But as you mentioned, NORAD scrambled some fighter jets earlier today after it was spotted over Utah. It was flying about 43,000 to 45,000 feet. So they sent those jets up there to check it out and see if it was potentially a threat. Now, they determined, or they've assessed, it is not a national security threat. It's not maneuverable, so it doesn't have a rudder like the China spy balloon that we've all been talking about. And it does not pose a threat to civilian or military aviation, according to these officials. But the U.S. is still going to keep monitoring it. So the big question continues to be, who owns this balloon? What's it doing up there? You'll remember after the China spy balloon, the FAA imposed some rules saying, hey, if you're going to put these balloons up there for weather or whatever, or experimentation, you got to register them and let us know. It seems that this one was not registered.
Is it fair to say, Court, or maybe we don't know this yet, that because it is not a national security threat, or does not appear to be one at this point, the U.S. isn't going to go and take steps to try to shoot it down? Like, in other words, they're going to just kind of watch it and see what happens?
Unless it's deemed a national security threat or, again, a threat to civilian aviation, remember. Sure. But I think the reason that we can't say for sure what they're going to do is, you'll remember after the U.S. shot down the spy balloon, they shot down a number of other unidentified balloons in the next week or 10 days afterwards. So it's not unprecedented for the U.S. to shoot down a balloon just because they don't know what it is. At this point, officials are not talking about that. But the fact that they're continuing to monitor it and try to figure out exactly what it is may be indicative that they're keeping every option on the table. I will say, unlike the China spy balloon, which again you're seeing here on the screen, this one has a very small payload. So it's sort of a small box about 2 feet in diameter, according to the officials who we spoke with.
You know, sometimes, man, you know, when somebody you used to seeing, when they leave, it's just like it takes a part of you. Real talk. But life goes on, man. I love you, bro.
Born really, you my boy for life. I know you in the better place, cause you belong to Christ. Just excuse me while I shed some tears. You was wise amongst your peers, you was wise beyond your years. Why you had to go? Why you had to leave?
Why?
I wanted you to stay, so I had to grieve. Memories of laughing and playing Madden. Never would have imagined you leaving in a timely fashion. Always hit me up just to hear some jokes. High school English class, you had the dopest quotes. When it comes to real friends, I only had a few. Look at your baby boy now, he look just like you. We stuck together through calamity.
We did.
Your fam became my family.
Already know.
Wish I could've rewind time. If I knew this the way it had to be. Should've taken more pictures. Went on more vacations. Visit different places.
No.
Just to see the smiling faces, just to feel the love, believe me, gotta embrace it. Life is hard, man, you gotta live it right. Remember you telling me, Keisha gon' be your wife. You had a lot of questions at the end, though. I just hope you got the answers you were searching for.
Yeah, man. This song goes out to my boy T-Space, man. This song goes out to his mother, Rosa Space, to the entire family. I'm just reminiscing on how things used to be. Good memories, good laughs, good company. I love you forever, man. You're always in my memories, always in my thoughts. I know God taking care of you, man. I miss you, and I love you.